And meows begin.
Now? Hello, we're alive. We're back with another episode of Blightward. Let's go. And
Let's go.
in case you two didn't see the new layout, we have a new layout. Yeah. But yeah, we are back. The party finished diving through the dungeon and stuff, and I guess our good old Karami here has a recap for us all to listen to. So take it away.
Okay. After calming down from Kane's not so near death experience, the party wishes to leave the decrepit temple. However, they agree that they cannot leave until after they investigate that room with the portal that Cormac found. The very same room some form of herald came from. After following Cormac back, with some of the party not remembering the way to go, and avoiding some fire-breathing lion heads on the wall, the party reaches their destination. After some thorough investigation, the party determined the portal was drawn in a mixture of blood and what they would later find out to be rock salt. After Kurami carefully prestidigitation to a few spots of the portal away, Kane showed the party his hidden profession of a blood artist by turning a dead cultist into a paintbrush, ruining the portal for good. Meanwhile, Cormac used his short height to his advantage to bypass a lion head and get into a chest. Remembering what happened last time, he intelligently held his breath as he unlocked and opened the chest, which saved him. Meanwhile, from that, Lucius and Mist opened a door that led to the hallway of doom. It was full of lion heads on the wall. The party then backtracked to another room that had a hole, a book, and a statue. After Kane deciphered what was written around the hole, Mist was about to finger the hole without consent from the party. After returning to the Queen with their discoveries, and Mist almost giving the Queen a heart attack from the finger, the party realizes the finger points west. So, west they must go. But first, shopping. While the party is shopping, Cormac pulls a Cormac and slips away from the party, where, unbeknownst to them, he is apparently worried about letters from home. The party currently prepares to rest for the evening.
That's pretty much it. Like, I forgot the whole fingering the whole thing. Oh my god.
It was the most important part. He was about to finger a hole without consent.
Without consent.
Nice fingers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, usually cats do different. I was gonna say, I know two of us. The reason two of us didn't know which way to go, I know because two of us didn't even come from that or go that direction at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, you guys did return back. You reported to the Queen. The Queen did give you guys a reward for doing the work that you have done. You guys do have a cart essentially waiting for you in the morning, with horses and at least a week or so worth of supplies to kind of get you through. Or I think a couple weeks worth. Can't remember what I said. One of the two. And you guys determined that you would be going westward to where the Salt Dune Deserts are, as that seems to be where the salt originated from. It's a special type of salt that is only found in a certain part of the desert. And you do know that they are taking the southern trade routes to get there. I can't say that any of you have been to the Salt Dune Deserts. I would say a few of you probably know of it. Like Cormac, for instance, probably with a lot of his trade, and also maybe Mist as well with the sailing and transporting goods and such. But that'd probably be the gist of it. Yeah, you guys did do a little bit of shopping. Mist, you did pick up a tonic from Sherry Sherrington, the herbalist, who gave you like a the throat number. So You do have that where you can speak, though your voice would be a little raspy, and it kind of only lasts for like a few hours a day. And you have, I think, about, what did I say, like 15 doses or something like that?
I should have it on my character sheet.
Yeah. But yeah. I know that quite a few of you did quote unquote investigate or identify some magic items and such, but if there was anything else that I know with like Turtle and Mip, you guys were kind of gone. If you wanted to do anything specific, you know, that night, I mean, I'm more than happy to go through that. Otherwise, we can kind of begin the next day.
I think I'm ready to go.
I'm good.
All right. You guys wake up. You guys all were welcomed back into the Queen's graces for lodgings, for taking care of the investigation and proceeding to move forward with chasing down this cult. There was plenty of tuna for the cats, and other food. You guys all wake up again to the nice smell of a well put together breakfast. You name it, they probably had made it. You know, there's a nice like cured ham. There's some eggs, nice warm eggs and bacon. There's some small like little Cornish hens that were baked. There's some even some steak to go with those eggs. You name it, there it's food. Some berries and nuts as well for those that do not care to eat and partake of the meat. But the cart is essentially waiting for you out front when you are ready to proceed, and you can begin your travels westward. With that, it's going to be a journey for you all. Quite a few weeks it's going to take you to get there. So we are going to begin traveling. And I'll leave it up to you on who wants to all roll first. You guys will roll on like a day-to-day basis on like, you know, what all happens. Maybe it could potentially lead to taking longer to get there, or maybe even shorter, depending on what all happens. So who would like to roll first?
I mean, I guess I'll have Miss roll first.
All right,
Seeing
so
as no one
then
else is on the
I want you to then roll a D100.
1D100.
Mhm.
Got it. 1, 2, 71.
71. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Then I want you to roll a D20 for me.
Oof.
Already don't like it.
A 2.
Just kidding.
As you are traveling westward, it's a fairly decent day. The sun is shining. There's just a slight breeze as you are all together in your cart. It is drawn by 2 horses, filled to the in the back with lots of, you know, dried foods, a couple fresh fruit and vegetables that you know you're probably going to have to eat a little sooner than later. And as you're trekking down, you notice along the side of the road, a little distance off, there is a small shrine. The shrine looks to be slightly overgrown. No one has really tended to it recently. It is almost as if it's been forgotten to time. And really the only thing that you notice as you kind of are crossing along this vast rolling hills and grasslands, Um, there's a few trees here and there as you're kind of traveling through, and that's where you kind of catch this forgotten shrine. Um, it's kind of up to you if you want to stop by and take a look at it. Otherwise, you can just continue on your merry way.
I mean, Mist is all for stopping.
I'm sure Lucius would like to stop at the shrine. Kurumi wouldn't mind.
All right.
I don't really care.
Mip would be munching on a Cornish hen that has been in his mouth since we left. And he hasn't really noticed the shrine. He's just kind of biting away at it. Whatever we do is fine.
I'm probably catnapping on one of the horses.
All right, so you steer the cart, and the cart is moving towards this shrine. Let me see here. Anyone who wants to roll a religion check, they are more than welcome to. I'm going to pull up Lucius's. Let's see, where are you?
7.
Let's see. Is anybody going to get my attention? Because then I can roll a religion check.
Great question. Does anybody get his attention?
Get one of the cat's attention?
Yeah, Mip. Because right now, Turtle is resting and Mip is eating a Cornish hen.
I just know that I'm in a cart that's moving and I'm eating a Cornish hen. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, right. I'm just here for the ride, bro.
All right. Well, sounds like you're just eating your Cornish hen.
Yeah.
Let me pull this up.
Oh.
There we go. I heard a 7. Who else rolled?
I got a 7.
I just rolled in season. It would have been a nat 20.
Oh shit! What'd you get, Cormac?
21.
21.
Oh, that works.
Oh, nice. And Kane, did you roll or no?
I did not.
Okay. Pull this up here. This would definitely be one of you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Let's do a D8. Okay. Cormac, you, believe it or not, recognize this as a old shrine to Viridia, the Verdant Guardian. She is, of course, known for, she's like the god of nature and such. So you kind of almost begin to question, like, is it really not taken care of, or was this the intention of the person who had left the shrine? You notice that there is, as you get closer to the shrine, there is like a big, like, stone, like it's a big vertical, like, rock that seems to be kind of polished, but also has like a little bit of weathering to it, washed away from like the rain and some of the roots that are kind of entangling it. Flowers are blooming on the different vines and branches that are encompassing this shrine. But at the bottom of this rock, there is a small bowl. Seems to be empty. And though you're not very religious, to an extent, you understand that this is just like an offering bowl for people who have passed by wanting to give recognition to this goddess of nature and life.
Well, as it's not my god, I'm gonna kind of just explain it to everyone, what exactly it is, but not gonna approach.
Okay.
You know what? Mist will probably just to what does Mist have in his coffers? That's the better question. Inventory. He'll toss a silver into the.
Silver? Okay. You toss the silver into the bowl. It clinks around as it settles into the bottom of the stone bowl. Nothing really seems to happen.
I'm kind of
You
noticing.
would- Go ahead.
Here, sorry. I'm gonna kind of notice that, we stopped somewhere and we're looking around things, and I am fairly well versed in religion, so I'm gonna assume what's going on. I'm gonna go drop the rest of my hen in the bowl.
Okay. You drop the rest of your hen into the bowl. Give me a perception check.
Doo-doo-doo. 21.
21. Okay. As you drop the rest of your hen into the bowl, you kind of step back a little bit, offer reverence for the offering that you've given. At first, yeah, nothing really seems to happen. Just seems to be just like another bowl of offering. But you do notice a slight breeze kind of blows in, ruffles some of the leaves and the brush that is surrounding this shrine, and you notice that there is some local wildlife that is hanging back. You notice a fox out in the corner, just kind of watching you and the party at this shrine.
And I just kind of look around like I gave it something that I cared about, and back off and kind of just sit by and observe.
I think noticing everyone else giving a crap about the gods of nature, she's gonna be a little surprised, but Turtle's gonna hop down. I don't really have anything to offer of physical mean because she knows that gold isn't going to do much for the gods.
Mhm.
But she's gonna offer a prayer of protection over Mip.
Okay. You offer this prayer of protection, um, and as you speak the prayer and finish said prayer, you feel like a less of a tightening, like in your chest and your heart, as you have given reverence to essentially nature in and of itself, and you could swear that you saw some of the branches move of their own accord, even though no wind happened to move them. You feel like your prayers were heard by something, at least.
Then I'm gonna return to the cart.
Anything else you guys would like to do at this shrine?
Nope.
No,
All right.
I don't have any inventory that would be worth giving to the goddess of nature.
Okay.
I would mind checking out the activities of the animals.
I was gonna say, as the rest of the party seems to walk away, you notice that the birds seem to kind of fly back to this shrine, hanging out on the branches, singing their songs. the fox that was off in the corner runs up to the bowl and eats or at least grabs the Cornish hen, and proceeds to run back out into nature. You also feel a slight warmth of the sun on your back, as if you were embraced for the offering that you gave.
I love the sun.
And you can essentially feel great that you have given something worth for nature.
All right, I will walk back to the cart with a fluffy butt prance.
You all see Mip walking back with his fluffy butt, prance back to the cart, as if he's like, yeah, I did that.
Right.
I got the one that I wanted.
The rest of the journey for the day goes by unimpeded. There seems to be a little bit of traffic on the road, a little bit of people that are both coming and leaving Threshold as the festivities are beginning to kind of die down, as people kind of return to the rest of their lives. Other than that, the weather is great and everything. And I'm assuming we're all moving at a normal pace, or are we trying to go fast pace, slow pace?
Probably normal at first.
Normal. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't need stealth, and we definitely don't want to have the debuff of not being able to see stuff.
True.
We're not in a rush.
Perfect.
Yeah, no rush.
So,
During the trip, could I have identified a couple items? Potentially?
sure, I'd say so.
Okay. The hat and the wand are the
Okay.
two that are.
The hat and wand that were in that last chest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the hat is a hat of vermin. And the wand is a wand of smiles.
Wand of smiles.
Yep.
I risked my life for a wand of smiles and a hat of vermin.
And a hat of vermin. Yes, you did.
Happens.
Well,
Can you imagine that the person who probably put that in there was probably wearing both the hat of vermin and the wand of smiles?
see what they do. I'm gonna a bat, a frog, or a rat.
It summons vermin.
Maybe
Cat?
I was gonna say maybe. I mean, one of the cats wearing a hat. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna take the hat.
Can someone rat with it? They get to summon food?
They can summon their own food.
Exactly. I'm gonna walk
Sounds
up
like a dream.
to I'm gonna walk up to Mip. And I'm gonna
Give them something to do.
I'm just gonna hold the hat out.
I'm going to stand up and stretch as my tail pokes up in the air, angled towards you as it sees a friend. And I'm going to sniff the hat. What's this?
Well, from what I can gather, when you wear it, you can basically just summon creatures, be it vermin. And I thought, if you ever needed a snack.
I've found vermin to be quite a good snack and sometimes quite a good distraction.
And I think this is yours. And I'm gonna hand over the hat of vermin, or I'm gonna put it on her.
You're gonna have to put it on me.
I'm gonna put it on his head. Put it on nice and snug.
You put the hat on his head, and at first it seems like it's just like way too big for a cat to wear, but then mysteriously it just magically shrinks and fits atop his head. And you are now a cat with a hat.
We have the cat.
Cat in the hat.
How do
Just don't sign a contract.
Don't sign any contracts. I put the item in the party inventory here if you want to just spawn it.
Oh, this is amazing.
And the Wand of Smiles. This wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to spend one of its charges and target a humanoid you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on a DC 10 charisma save or be forced to smile for a minute.
Oh, humanoids, guy.
It's the fucking like the creepy
Yes.
Uh,
Who knows? It could come in handy. You never know. Alright, so since you have identified those, I can remove that.
Yep, I just have 5 more, unless that's
Just
more than
5
you
more,
have.
guys.
You think you might have 5 more. I know that there are
I
some
think I
people that
have
are
5,
holding
and I might
items
have
that they don't
5.
even know.
That's
are?
Maybe.
Well, I can identify these another day.
Alright.
I technically don't know the
I mean,
full
I could
extent of my
also,
glowing crystal.
I could also try to identify stuff.
True. True.
I guess, yeah, you have the identify spell?
No,
No? Oh, I guess
it'd
you
be
could just
trial
have
and
been
error, just like
identifying
you.
stuff. That's true. Well, I've got a rapier, a lute, a doll, a smoking pipe. I don't think the smoking pipe is magical, but who
You have a
knows?
loot?
And a bead. Yeah, a lute. Like,
I want to see what
instrument.
that is.
I'll probably have handed off the loot for him to have identified.
Okay.
Not a magician not a magician. Fucking.
And I'll probably do the smoking pipe.
Musician.
Let's see if it's a magical smoking pipe.
I want the
So
smoking pipe if it's magical.
the loot, you are investigating it, and that is an instrument of illusions.
Oh,
Instrument
nice.
of illusion.
No, I've got 2.
You
You
got
can
2
keep it.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Because he bought one.
Oh no.
Can I make 2 illusions if I can play both of them at once?
I mean, I guess you could,
Okay.
technically. The
Well, why don't you just turn
smoking
it
pipe.
into bagpipes? Turn the lutes into bagpipes.
Let's see.
I think lute, right? No, lute is a stringed instrument. I'm not at all versed with instruments, it seems.
To be fair, if you cut a hole through the lute in the right way, you could still turn it into bagpipe.
No, I
True.
thought lute. I thought lute, like flute.
Yeah, I'm just saying. If you
But
cut
yeah,
the hole
no.
in the guitar the right way, you can still turn it into bagpipes.
I mean,
Kind of.
I don't. Maybe. I don't think so.
Probably won't really
I don't
sound
think
like
that's how
bagpipes.
bagpipes work.
Great, but you can definitely.
I mean, you can blow into anything. It doesn't matter if it's going to work or not. But
I mean, I guess you could turn anything into anything, yeah.
Oops.
And
The
whoever was gonna
pipe.
identify the pipe, I probably would
Yeah.
hand it over. But I'm a halfling, and halfling is basically a hobbit, and hobbits smoke, and yeah, I think that's a good explanation.
No, not that. Snap. I thought I had that one, but I don't. Unless it was one of the ones that I created. I don't think it was.
What? It be?
Not that. Down to the bottom here.
Oh.
No, those are potions. Snap. What was it? Ugh.
Are you having trouble finding the pipe?
Yeah, I thought I. Unless it's this one.
So a bat just flew out of my hat. Trying to figure this thing out. You just see me kind of startled as a bat flies away. It just flies away.
I was gonna say, I think if you want a vermin that you can catch, you probably want one that don't fly.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. But
I
never had
mean,
that.
you never know.
If I pounce on it quick enough, but I was just trying to understand the hat, and a bat just kind of materializes and flies away, and I'm like staring at it, very big-eyed, with my arms are outstretched, and I'm just like,
I'm magic now.
like, sorry, everybody.
We have another magician in the party.
That just
Wearing a
happened.
hat.
I think it was this one, but I don't feel like it wasn't. But the pipe is a pipe of smoke monsters. These are those are instruments.
Oh. Could I have this one, guys?
Don't mind.
Can't
Sure.
use
Did you guys see that flying rat?
Flying rat.
Found the type of smoke monsters.
You summon a bat, and then I'm just gonna
in the middle of the day.
I'm gonna light the pipe, and I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna make a dragon in a 1-foot cube. Just a really
you're
small
doing the
dragon.
type of smoke monsters then?
What was
Yeah,
that?
he
Or
wanted.
you take.
All right. He wanted to
He
do
wanted to
the type.
see.
I kind of wanted to pipe for smoke monsters, but I am putting pretty much every other magic item that I have in the party inventory if I can't use it, which is like most of them.
All
I want to
Okay.
inspect my glowing crystal more.
There's the boots of the Winterlands, the Nature's Mantle,
Your glowing crystal. Oh, the one that you got
Blighted
from the
Vine
dream, right?
Charm, Bracers of
Yeah.
Searing Ivy.
You can give me an Arcana check.
Am I not in the same party?
What do you
This
mean?
party inventory looks empty to me.
Are you in the campaign?
Mm, Should be, because otherwise I wouldn't have access to this dancer one.
I don't see you in the
Uh,
campaign.
Yeah,
No?
I know. I see Mist, but I don't see.
Is there a different campaign that's not the character creation?
Yes.
Yeah, Blightward.
I think I
Mm.
have it in the Blightward channel.
Should be saved.
Yeah, I think it's saved.
Yeah, no, it's got a few different magic items.
That will be a 22 for Arcana.
22 for
15
Arcana.
plus 7.
Okay.
Nerd.
And take the
15 plus 7.
Damn. All right. You investigate this glowing crystal that you seem to have obtained from your dream sequence that you had. You can feel that it is filled with kind of like your ether, your essence, and it is kind of like a what would we call that?
Ooh.
That was weird.
That was
My bad.
interesting.
What are they called? No, not those. They're a stone. Not like an Ioun stone. Maybe you can think of it. I haven't really been doing a whole bunch of it, but kind of like a stone that you can store like a spell slot in.
Oh.
You know what I'm kind of saying? Kind of almost like a soul stone, right? Where you can like
Yeah.
hold ether into it. So, but this is it's very basic. So like you can only hold like one like level 1 spell slot into it. Um so it's kind of one of those where think of it like a credit card where you can put in a first level, like you can expend a first level spell slot to store it into the crystal and then pull from it at a later time and like recharge a level 1 spell slot.
It's a Ioun Stone of Reserving.
Okay.
The closest thing for it, but I'm just gonna add a description to it.
Thank you. It's like that's pretty much what it is. Is like it's just a place to like store ether that you haven't used, and then you can use it at a later time. And you get the sense that this is just like it came from you. Like you can feel your essence not just in your own ether, but the crystal itself. Um, and through your studies and your knowledge of the ether and magic, um, and like how the magic is tied to you, you get the sense that this is only the beginning of what this stone can do for you.
Oh, yes, sir.
Anything else for the day before you guys make camp for the night?
I'm gonna actually grab the nature's mantle and I'm gonna go up to Turtle. I'm gonna wrap it around them.
I don't know what's going on.
You see Cormac coming up to you with this like blanket like thing, and he goes and begins to like try and wrap you up in it.
Is it warm and comforting? Or is it like threatening?
His demeanor or the mantle?
I'm being really gentle, like abnormally gentle about it. It's like wrap around.
She probably like jumps at first because she's like, what the fuck? And then she's like, oh wait, this is really soft, this is really warm, and then she starts purring.
It
I'm just
kind of.
wondering if it shrinks or whatever, like a hat.
I would say. I mean, I guess I'll leave this up to Turtle with how like, because I know with your race, you are like can't adorn certain things. I don't know if you would consider like a mantle or like a cape to be one of those or not. I mean,
The only reason we can't wear armor is because we can't wear standard armor. We can still wear leather, whatever, as long as it's custom barding armor.
okay. So
It would
I
just
would
have to be made.
okay.
So,
So
I
I
mean,
would say in this case, yes, because it is a magic item. The magic cloak shrinks, so it's not like drowning you in this cape. You kind of almost think of like I don't know a superhero dog or cat, you know, like the cape just like kind of goes right behind him. It's almost the same thing, but more mantle cloak like. So it kind of goes down a little bit further than a cape probably would.
And then there's also a little hood.
Yes, you have a little hood too. You can
what's it
be
called?
nature's mantle.
Nature's mantle.
Yes.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, I put it in the party inventory. You could have moved it from there, but where do we? If anyone wants anything from the party inventory, just take it.
Right.
Yeah, keep it.
And let's see here.
It's not like I can use it, even though it would have been cool.
Oh, I can bonus action hide. This is going to be dangerous for
Well, bonus action hide if you're in a lightly obscured area, so like rubble or grass or It's really effective for you because pretty much anything is lightly obscured.
It make anything work. This is dangerous for everyone around me now.
Eh.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Then I need.
Now I've
Shit,
got to
where'd
figure
it
out
go?
what to do with
There it
the.
is.
So you have it in your inventory, right? I can get rid of it from the party inventory.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
Yep,
yeah,
it's
if
gone from
anyone
party
wants-
inventory.
If anyone wants anything from the party inventory, just click on it and move it to your personal inventory. Because it's not like I can really use any of it, or
Where it says
I
move.
kind of just need to share. Because I've got boots of false tracks. Those are kind of cool.
I'll probably later check the
And
rapier.
an amulet.
Because the rapier is my main like physical weapon aside from my longbow. So it might be useful to me unless other people also use rapiers.
Also, if we need to carry anything ever, just hand it to me and I can carry it because I've got the backpack on.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's just 5 pounds all the time, and it can carry a total of 500 pounds. So
I can't count that high.
Can't count that high.
yeah, because
All right.
Cormac is pretty much the weakest
Yeah, no, I definitely can't do
person
that.
of the party. Um,
We're all weak.
with this
We've been
backpack,
over
I
this.
can carry anything.
All right. The rest of your journey for the day goes by, as I said, unimpeded. And you guys are making your trek. As far as the night goes, you guys, who's taking watch?
I've probably been short resting. I can take watch.
I can always take a watch.
2 people taking watches. Any more?
I missed one.
I was gonna
Mipple
say,
take a watch.
we need probably at least
I mean, that's
3
four.
people.
That's a
But I
We're
can
room.
cover
going
half
to-
of it.
We're stopping.
But
We're gonna
Yeah, 4 people
stop every
volunteer.
night.
I mean, I guess you guys, if you wanted to like travel in the middle of the night, you certainly could.
I'm just asking what we're
The
doing
horses
exactly.
are guys.
nah.
It's always an option.
I mean, there's another thing too. Is there's so many of us, we don't have to only have one person do watch at a time too.
True. This is very true.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys could have 2 people per watch.
Taking a minute.
I don't think we have enough for 2 people per watch.
Well, you do it for most. Let's
Yeah,
see
it'd
how
be
many
2
people we have.
2 people, 2 people, and 1 person.
Yeah,
Because we have a party of 7.
7.
Yes.
Yeah, so one person would be alone, but we can have 2 for the rest. So
Yeah.
Well, turn
Me and
together.
ultimately, me and Lucius are both elves
That's true too.
of some
I guess, yeah.
variety.
So you guys could do like a double watch each, and then there could be 2 people or 3 people
Yeah.
on watch if
Okay.
necessary. Tons of options.
Plenty.
Well, here, let's do. Put it out there. No.
Well, I can
Okay.
take first watch.
I could join you in it if we want to do doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do doubles.
Why not? Why not? We could do doubles, and we could have people switch out.
There, I made
Make
a
sure
little.
that
Can you guys edit that note or no?
Yes.
Okay. And say if you guys want to, feel free to put in the like who's doing what watches when. I also added the little like icons to the
Right.
above,
Cormac and Kane.
Yeah.
and just make sure you detach it from the green note thing before you move the little icons, because I figure if you guys want, you can use those pins for things that you have like seen along the way if you want to like make a note to maybe go back to it later or something to that degree.
All right.
And then you should be able to like put a little text with it, and then that way you could like label it as shrine or dilapidated temple or something like that. And then I'll keep this scene will just be the map scene, and so it should save all that information for whenever we come back to the world map here.
Yeah.
That probably means I'd take. Do I take first and second? Then if I do a second one,
And then feel free to add Lucius into one of them too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it wouldn't make sense for one of us to do 1 and 4 and the other to do 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst situation, but it'd be a bit strange, I think.
Lucius and Turtle and Mip on watch 3.
Yeah.
I knew Turtle was going to be for that.
That's my buddies.
The nobles.
That's
Noble
not
Then
Steve.
I will switch to 2. So
Oh, okay, gotcha.
that way Ruby's not alone on that one.
fair enough.
And we'll put.
And of course, if you guys do want to switch that up for like
Here.
quote unquote a week or something like that, you can always just put it in there. That way you guys know like who's doing what when. Well,
Oh, guess that didn't like that, huh?
probably because everyone was in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Multiple
Yeah.
people are editing it. It breaks.
There. I hit check mark, so at least we got that one in there. I don't know if I spelled Lucius right.
Hmm.
He's luscious.
There's no.
He's luscious. He'd also do.
I want to leave
Yeah,
it.
no. Oh,
I want to leave
No,
it.
oh,
just
yeah,
'cause
I see it
is.
in my notes. You can
Mhm.
take that out.
And 4.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Cormac and Karami are first. So you guys can go ahead and roll perception checks for your watch.
perception.
Eh, could be.
Perception 19
Could.
plus 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. The night seems to be pretty peaceful and quiet. You do happen to notice that there who is kind of walking the road by himself, and he is walking beside the horse at the moment, just kind of leading it down the road. He has a book that is open in his hand as he is in it as he is walking down the road.
No bother.
Yeah, I'm like gonna keep an eye, but like not.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, we're just gonna keep to ourselves.
Watch him as he continues to go down the road, furiously taking in the sights as he does so, and he eventually just leaves your eyesight. And whoever has watch next, you can go.
Rami and Kane.
I got an 18.
18. Okay, let's see here.
14 plus 4.
You're too busy writing music.
I did that earlier.
Coast, desert, forest, grassland.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, background.
Again, another just peaceful night. Nothing really seems to happen as you hear fireflies are glowing in the distance. You notice it's different colors, yellowish ones, some bluish, some purple. But other than that, it's a And I guess I should ask, like, any sort of interaction that you guys want to have with each other. Otherwise, we can just continue on to the next watch.
No, but during the Knight, I would like to identify the rapier.
I'll be back.
Sounds good. You identify the rapier as. Let me pull it back up here because I want to make sure I say it right.
I didn't retreat my Garchomp because they only had 20 HP left
The
on them.
rapier
I didn't
is.
but I already had 1 point. So they just gave me the win.
It is a moon-touched rapier.
A moon-touched rapier.
Yes.
A moon-touched rapier. Guess I should look at that in darkness. Look at the sword at the moonlight. Oh. Oh.
Oh, he says.
Is it a weapon that I can... It is not a light weapon. No matter how much I want to use this, I can't. Well, I could, but someone else can have it. It doesn't have the light property. I can't stab twice with it. It's just a once and done.
It's
Well,
versatile.
I was never gonna stab twice with it anyway. I can't do that. I'm just a bard.
Either way.
It doesn't have the light property.
Yeah, it doesn't have the light property, which you need the light. I
It's
think the light
finesse, I
property
think, is what it.
for 2-weapon fighting. I think it's the light property.
Good question.
With a light weapon, yeah. When you may take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, so it's useless. Someone else can have it.
I think there's a feat that allows you
I'll
to
just
do.
put it in the chest that we have probably on the cart.
It's a moon-touched sword that's specifically a rapier.
Yes.
So then what it should do is it'll use the regular rapier property.
Correct.
Yeah, which would be
says
finesse.
any
and
sword,
use.
but they apparently the website specifically has it under greatsword, which wouldn't necessarily be the utility here. So I'm assuming it would still keep the light property.
No, it has the vex property. It does not have a light. I'm looking at
the regular.
Yeah, it's
No.
finesse and
Oh,
vex.
it's
The
under.
rapiers. Yeah,
Okay.
finesse.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I can look at
Yeah,
it.
it's not a
on
light weapon.
an actual character sheet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could always take it.
terrain created by ice or snow is actually pretty good.
Ability.
I mean, it doesn't
Yeah,
technically hurt me
difficult
to
terrain
use
by
the
ice or
moon-touched
snow is
rapier. I mean, I don't necessarily need the light it produces, but it is counted as a magical weapon for overcoming that sort of resistance stuff.
That's
So
true, but
Better than my
I think it might
regular
be.
weapon right now, but we could always sell it once I get like an actual good magic rapier.
Either way, it's in the party inventory, so if someone wants any of the items, just take it. Transfer it to your inventory.
There. Then Mip and
Actually, I
Turtle,
think I'll
go ahead
take
and
the-
roll for perception.
I'll take the collapsing pool. Don't get me wrong, the Boots of Winterlands is actually pretty good, but
Yeah. All right, we're at 22 and 17.
22 and 17.
Yeah.
You notice again, it's just peaceful night. Nothing's really going on. However, you do notice that there are some animals that seem to be kind of following you off in the distance. You notice a fox. You notice about 3 wolves and a couple birds, maybe some deer. They're all just kind of seemingly following you. They don't seem threatening in any way, shape, or form. They're kind of hanging off into the distance.
So our natural surroundings, are we talking plains? Are we talking tall grass? What are we looking at right
You're
now?
kind of looking at a little bit of almost a mixture of everything. So there's going to be some slight hills. There are some patches of like long grass, a few small bits of trees, like nothing like forest like, kind of like how farmland here has like the berms with like the trees that kind of like separate. Think of it kind of like that. There's like maybe a select few bits of trees that are kind of just hanging out there. But mostly it's going to be tallish grass.
Turtle's gonna crouch down in the tall grass and just stare at Mip and wait.
Bat flies out of my hat.
I'm gonna catch it!
you,
What am I face?
give me an attack roll.
Let's go!
Sorry, I keep thinking about flying after a rat. And
What'd you get? Natural 20. You slay this vermin. You jump up and you catch it, and it is now in your mouth. It kind of like scurries like a little bit until eventually it just lifeless.
And then the second is lifeless because of the hat. It just goes poof and it disappears. I'm disappointed.
then another bat flies out of my hat.
Jeez.
You're gonna go for that one, or am I gonna go for it? I hesitate.
I am just trying to get rats down.
I'm gonna go for that.
For some reason, I keep thinking about flying after a rat, and it keeps making flying rats.
Lucius decided to take a watch at 3 in the morning with us when we get our zoomies. So I'm gonna chase another.
And I just saw you do like a flying takedown on this flying rat, and it just made another flying rat come to mind. And then another one shoots out of my hat at that point, and I'm just disappointed in myself.
The rest of your quote unquote watch is spent watching flying rats coming out of a hat and attempting to catch them.
Zoomy.
Zoomies.
Lucius is on watch.
Yep, Lucius. He's doesn't see anything going on. Nothing seems to catch his eyes, and it seems to be a pretty peaceful rest of the night. And then Mist and Lucius will then take the last round of.
Tire myself out and pass out on the nearest person.
You pass out on Lucius's lap.
Well, I rolled an 18.
He rolled a 22.
Ow.
As the rest of the evening goes, morning, I guess at this point. Again, it's a very peaceful morning. Nice, crisp, cool air. You're expecting the day to be pretty, hopefully uneventful as weather is concerned, but it is a peaceful morning as the rest of the party begins to wake up from their slumber and continue on the rest of their venture. Who would like to roll for today?
Any takers? Otherwise,
Sure,
the rabbits
I'll
will
do
be
it.
rolling again.
Alright.
No, you're not allowed to roll again. You
Do you
already
wanna-
No,
did.
you're not allowed to roll again.
D100.
Yep.
I need to get that massive metal one at some point.
I know, me too.
I've got a big round.
We got one of them laying around.
That is a 63.
63. Okay. Then I want you to roll a d20 for me.
10. Straight center.
A 10. All right. As you are proceeding down the road, again, it's a pretty fairly decent day. The weather is in your favor. Doesn't look like that it's going to be raining anytime soon. It's mostly sunny, with a slight, crisp breeze to cool you off as the sun kind of beats down on you. You couldn't really ask for a much better day. As you are going down the road, you notice a patrol of knights walking down the road. Um, you, I guess, what do you do?
I glare at them.
The cart is it an open cart or is it covered?
It's a covered cart.
Okay, I'm gonna hide myself away inside just because.
How far away is
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Don't worry, we don't have a Cormac in here. Just kidding.
Right?
Don't worry, we don't have a Cormac. That would be a 19.
19, okay.
Actually, I'm at disadvantage for my first stealth check of the day. 18.
18, okay.
I rolled 10 and then a 9, so I mean, the big
Not
book.
bad, not bad.
Is the cart like right up on us or far away?
Let's guard.
So they don't have a cart. They are just a group.
What is it?
Yep, just a patrol of knights.
I am going to do what cats do, and I'm just going to glare at them.
Are they close by or far away?
They are making their way towards you, so you guys are like going towards each other. You notice them like at a fair distance off, because again it's pretty open. And as you get closer to each other, I mean, you guys are, I would say at this point, maybe, let's just say 50 feet away from them.
Can I run up and check them out? Sneakily?
You gonna
Sneakily?
jump off the cart?
Go
Yeah, I'm
ahead.
gonna go through the grass and go check them out.
I would say give me a stealth check with advantage since you are in the tall grass and you are a small cat.
All
And
right.
I'm just prolonged eye contact.
Also, I just so
Yeah.
happen to have a movement speed of 50 feet. So.
Kinda curious.
That's gonna be a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Okay.
Who's piloting our cart?
Good question. We'll say Lucius is piloting the cart for now, since he's not here. Unless anyone else wants to take care of it.
I was gonna say, who has animal
That's
handling
good.
Not
or
me.
Animal handler?
proficiency with land vehicles?
Not me.
I mean,
I've
Lucius
got
is a
a-
+5.
I'm proficient in it, and I've got a whole +2.
It's got very high animal handling, but I can't really drive.
I would love to see Mip drive this cart.
Just holding the paws down onto the cart with the straps underneath both.
Heart holding
Guys, it's connected, I swear.
I've got this.
As far as you know, you are hidden. They don't look towards your direction or anything, so you are hidden in the grass. These knights, most of the knights are very plain. They're wearing some plain like chainmail armor. They have some basic, short swords, hand axes, shields. But there is one who is kind of in the center of the knights, and he is very, very well adorned. His Oh, that's actually a great question. Let's go into here. Did I create these yet? Shit, I don't know if I did.
I guess in the meantime, can I try to discern their intention?
Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
Do do do.
Oh, yeah, let's do this one.
10.
10. You looking at their faces, and the way that they're moving and such, you don't notice any hostility from them. You might notice that like a select few, like maybe 3 of them have one of their hands like on the pommel of their sword in the hilt. But you kind of are getting the gist that they are doing so just as a caution to a cart that is coming towards them. They don't like have their hands like gripping the hilt or anything like that. None of the weapons are really drawn. The individual in the center, you can't see their face. They're wearing a full helmet, and it's a very intricate set of armor. There are wings at either side of the helmet that kind of flow upwards. The pauldrons also have wings. In the center of his chest, there is a what is hers?
So would I be looking at nobility or like paladin justice type person?
You would see more of a paladin type of person. As I would say, you probably wouldn't know this individual. You wouldn't know this individual.
Yeah,
in the
that's
center,
the only role.
yeah,
It's not like I think a lot.
yeah. In the center of the chest, there is a flame, and the armor is a very well polished silver with gold like trimming and such. They are carrying a giant spear, and at the tip of the spear, it almost seems to, when the sun glints off of the metal of this spear, like not just the spearhead itself, but the other designs that are put into the spear, it almost looks like you can't even see the spearhead because the sun just shines right off of it, and it almost just like looks like a ball of light at the very top of the spear. As the rest of the party, as they continue walking, they don't notice you at all. The cart is continuing until eventually you guys are now 15 feet from each other.
Good point. If Lucius is sitting in the front seat, I'll totally sit on his lap and like bap which hand to control the cart. Because I have a pretty good animal handling and I know how to do this. I just don't have hands.
You just don't have hands. He at first it took him like a minute to be like, "What are you doing?" But then he
I'm gonna pull
finally
this. Okay.
he finally understands. It's like, "Oh, okay," and then he like pulls the cart in the proper direction that you're guiding him
Yeah.
along.
I'm gonna drive a cart.
I'm gonna pop back onto the cart and go inside by Cormac and be like, I don't think they're here for us.
You notice the
Either way, I'd rather not be seen by guards. You understand. Probably not. Anyways.
I was just hiding from them, so I totally
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
the
Scary.
the party gets closer, and a couple of the guards look at this cat that is glaring at them, and you see like one of them kind of averts their eyes, like, "Sorry to look at you, cat." And and the rest though, just they kind of raise their hands in greeting as you pass by. The one wearing intricate armor, kind of, you see his the helmet look in your direction, kind of looking over the party, kind of almost like just watching you, seeing what you are doing, if you seem to be trouble enough. But as the cart kind of goes by, they continue walking forward.
Oh, in the big guy with the wings in his head, he just hears, "You should feed the strays more often."
He
It's sourceless. Since we passed, he has no idea it's me.
he stops, and then you notice that the rest of the group of knights kind of like stop, but it took them a moment to realize that he stopped. Like the person who's probably standing behind him almost ran into him, but stopped just short of running into him. He kind of turns back and looks at the cart, and then proceeds to go further down the line.
It's just your intuition.
This is your conscience speaking. We haven't spoken in a while. How have you been?
Man, why did they turn their heads and look back at us?
I told him to feed the cats more often.
That's why.
Give poor Cormac a heart attack for no reason.
And
no reason at all.
they continue down. They don't seem to turn around. They're just continuing their patrol.
It's okay, Sticky Fingers. You're safe.
Cotton fingers, but close enough.
The rest of your patrol, or the rest of your traveling, goes by unimpeded. I would say I would say tonight. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, nope, nothing of concern happens tonight. If you guys want to have a little RP session, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, we can continue on with the third day of travel.
I think I'm gonna identify the last 2 items.
Oh.
If possible.
What
the
2
doll
items?
And the bead.
Oh, the bead. The bead is a bead of nourishment.
Bead of nourishment.
And the doll... And this is the doll that you found, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't have that one, but I know that was an item here. The doll you find to be a talking doll.
Talking doll.
Yep.
It's cursed. It's Chucky.
It's...
Get rid of it.
Set it on fire.
you pick it up. You pick it up and you like examine it, and as you look into the doll's eyes, it says, "I love you."
Hiss. I immediately hiss at it.
I don't like you. What the
You touched it now. It's forever connected to you.
Oh,
And
no.
it's not cursed. I can just unattune. I'm gonna unattune to it as quickly as possible.
It's just a talking doll. That's all that it is.
Yeah.
That's the name of the item, a talking doll.
And well, I'll put that back in the party inventory.
Put that back.
And,
Put that back.
and I think what I'm going to do with it is we're going to sell it at the next town.
Is all it does is-
Preferably quickly.
Nah, man, just set it on fire.
Is that, you know how creepy it would be if I dragged that thing up in front of somebody and just pulled the string and just stared at them?
There's no string.
There's no string. It's just
Nope.
if you like
It's
pick
just
them up
talk.
or holding it, it just talks.
I just drag it up to somebody and kind of bat it closer with my nose, and it just, I love you.
Basically, there are certain things that you can have it do where, in this case, if you look it in its eyes, it will say, "I love you." But you can like set it to do other things where if someone picks it up and turns it upside down, it says, "Hey, stop looking," or whatever you want it to say, up to 6 words.
You can make it cry like a baby as a distraction.
You could.
That's horrific.
You know what would be
Someone
hilarious?
wants to keep it.
It can have up to
If
6
not, we're
phrases.
selling it.
When
Imagine-
grown, it wails like a baby.
Imagine if we're invading a fort, it's just at the end of the hallway from somebody else. It just starts crying. It's like, oh god.
If left alone for more than 3 minutes, it will cry.
There you go.
Oh god.
So I'm actually going to take the doll. I've got an idea for this.
Oh no.
Oh,
Keep
no.
it,
Say something like, "Have you
please.
seen my real body?"
You can't
Oh,
even
God.
use it.
Are you my mom?
I'm a real boy.
You have to tell it what to say, and you can't speak.
Who says that I have to be the one that programs
You're
the
the
doll?
one who
Oh,
do
well.
it. It has to be you.
Well, I'm gonna keep the bead of nourishment, I guess, just in case.
The doll's phrases are lost when your attunement to the doll ends. You're the one who puts the phrases on it.
Yeah, so I unattuned from it pretty much immediately. It said I love you, and it's like, no, 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 no. Nuh-uh.
The problem is it had that phrase and no one was attuned to it.
I ain't dealing with that
That's why it needs to
bullshit.
be sold.
None of that cursed shit.
It just has that permanently.
I'm not dying tonight.
You're just lucky the thing wasn't
No.
actually cursed.
It's not
I'll
cursed.
drop it in front
That's
of
what I'm
someone.
saying. You're lucky it wasn't.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad.
I think you need to put that thing in the bag until we can sell it.
If anybody wants to set it to something, I'll bring it up to somebody like a dead rat and just drop it at their feet.
Jeez.
When dropped from less than 3 feet, will cry.
I love this. So many uses. All right, who wants to roll for the 3rd day?
I'll go.
Sure.
Give me a D100.
Here it is.
Wait, who's rolling?
Ten.
Say,
It's
who's rolling?
You got it. You got it.
You said 10?
10. Yep.
Okay, then let's see here. Do I have special ones for this? I think I just have normal
This is a flat
hazards.
roll. Dang.
Getting hit by raiders.
By Raiders.
No, actually, this is clear travel. There's actually nothing. You guys don't happen to come across anything. There is no nothing impeding your travel. You might notice like a few like travelers here and there, like on the road, normal people, but nothing of any import. It's actually just a smooth, nice day of traveling.
Nice.
Wow.
Same thing at night. Oops, I did not want to click on that. Go away. There you go. And the night is pretty much the same. It is unimpeding. There is nothing of note that is drawing anyone's attention. It's a nice, peaceful watch. And that ends actually day 3. Next day.
Okay.
Alright,
Carl-
now I guess it's Lips.
Mip.
Yeah, Mip can do it, and then I'll go tomorrow.
Okay. D100.
Alright. Let's go. Give me that.
You spin your cube.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Spin my cube round.
85.
85?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. I don't like the sound of that.
DMs are not allowed to laugh.
I'm gonna have you get, since you're the one that rolled it, give me a survival check.
Oh no.
Oh,
All right.
about to get sniped.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. All right. So
No.
you guys are traveling down the road, and you come to a fork in the road, and which direction do you take? The right or left?
Left.
Left. All right. You take the left path. And as you are taking the left path, you realize that the path is starting to turn southward, going towards the coast, and you realize that you took a wrong turn. Thankfully,
Oh,
though,
no.
you managed to realize that you were on the wrong path, and you backtracked and took the correct path and did not lose a day of travel.
That's always
Yeah, you managed to avoid that. So you got back on track. Again, the day is pretty normal. It's a little bit windier than the past couple of days. There's less trees to also kind of like block the wind from hitting you in the cart. But beyond that, there is little else of import that causes you to impede your travel. So you managed to avoid that.
Doesn't these have you're gonna open?
And
Isn't it,
Nobody else roll an 83.
We can't.
isn't it great that I figured out we were going the wrong way. I mean, I know that I picked the wrong way, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
just let me.
There's no rewards for getting yourself out of a shitty situation.
Unfortunately, not.
You guys make camp for the evening. Little import, little. I would say there's really nothing else that's going on. Mip, give me perception check.
on it. Do.
And Turtle, you know what? You can give me a perception check as well.
That's 17 plus 4, 21.
21.
20. Dirty 20.
All right. You still notice that you are being followed by the wild creatures from a few nights ago.
Can I go say hi?
You can certainly try.
I want to go say hi.
Okay. You proceed to walk up to said creatures. They don't really seem to pay you any mind.
So small and non-threatening.
you like the like 3 wolves are all laying down like in the in some of the grass. Not quite long grass. It's wild grass, so to speak, but it's not quite as tall as some of the other grass, so you're able to essentially see them. It's interesting to see wolves laying down with deer and a fox and a couple other like wild animals. They kind of look at you. The wolves are somewhat panting from their travel. They give you a firm nod in your direction.
I'm gonna, in the language of animals, just start making small talk. Like, ask, what's your name? Like, what are you doing here? What's your day?
You learn each of their names. If you really want to know their names, I guess I can come up with their names. But you do, as you're communicating with them, you learn that they are following you as something has basically told them to travel and follow behind you and offer aid when needed.
I'm gonna walk around them in a big circle and stop by the fox and do the cat slow blink communication, like,
We're friends.
yeah.
The fox does one almost like a kind of like a cat movement where it like stands up and it like stretches its legs and it like yawns and it kind of like blinks at you and then it begins to like playfully pounce like towards you.
I'm gonna pounce around too and do a little rubbies on it.
And you play with a fox. Kind of like it's kind of like trying to be like a dog, you know, like how when you
Yeah.
go to like it starts doing that at you, and you play with your new fox friend.
I'm gonna try to find some rations that no one seems to be eating, like whatever no one's interested in eating from our rations. I'm gonna try to give it to the wolves because they look tired.
Okay. I would say you probably give you sneak into the cart. Is it? I would assume this is probably during your watch.
Yeah.
You notice as you grab a few pieces of like dried meat like in your mouth as you go to like jump out of the back of the cart, you notice that Lucius is looking right at you.
I do the thing where I make eye contact and I just keep slowly walking away.
He kind of just he like blinks
Just
at
like you don't see me.
you do the whole penguin thing. You don't see anything.
Exactly.
And he kind of just like watches you. He doesn't get up and do anything about it. He kind of sees you go off into the distance, and yeah. And the wolves are ever grateful for the food that you've given them. They tear at it. They share it amongst the three wolves, and they kind of again they bow your head in thanks and respect for your gift to them.
And immediately run full force head first into the fox and start playing with them.
And then for the rest of the night slash your watch, you play with the
We're
rest
so
of
good at this guy.
you guys you guys wear off your zoomies with the wild animals of the forest or grasslands, I
Sounds
guess.
like a good time to me.
And you wake up and it is a new day. The next person to roll for travel.
I will do that. 71.
71.
So
Ooh,
do
okay.
we? I'm talking to the rest of the party essentially. As my character, do we know exactly what this place is going to look like that we're heading?
Nope. I don't think we know really anything about this other than it's a desert.
The only thing we know is that the finger points that direction, and we're going wherever the finger points.
Big litter box.
Yeah, it's like the world's biggest litter box.
We essentially have the compass from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, that would be a very salty litter box. I don't think you should be shitting in it.
He'll preserve the entire thing. The smell and all.
Just a suggestion. It might burn, especially with your paws. That might burn.
Cormac, you can roll a d20 as well.
D20.
Yes.
Okay. 2.
God damn it. Okay. Let's see here. You guys come across another forgotten shrine.
Oh.
This one is come into here.
Let's just get
Let's see.
blessings from literally every deity.
Okay.
At least that's something we can
This
look forward
this
to.
shrine though looks very. It looks less embellished as the last one. There, like as you're passing it, you almost didn't realize it because it just looks like a giant rock in the middle of the fields. Um, but as you kind of passed it, you noticed that there is in the side of the giant stone there is like a giant like hammer that is
Oh, must
carved into it. Um, and the hammer has a head of a bull on it. If anyone wants to roll religion, they can.
I'll give it a shot.
Are there any inscriptions?
Not that you can see from here.
16.
16. Anyone who rolled higher than a. Let's see, do I have it in here? 13 realizes that it is a shrine to the god of to Terran, the Earth Shaper. He is often depicted as a minotaur that wields a giant warhammer, and was revered for essentially shaping the lands. This seems to just be a shrine that, again, it's kind of like a pilgrimage in a way. People come here to offer any sort of reverence to this god, thank him for creating the earth that they walk upon, and in hopes that they avoid any sort of calamities or maybe ask for blessings of the soil itself. Yeah. Do you wish to stop at this shrine as well?
Matter to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You people.
I mean, why not? How many blessings can we acquire?
That's a good question. And you do know that this is one of the old gods.
Well, this is all for stopping by this one. This one's a little bit closer to home.
Okay.
I was going to say, what does the party think of putting in maybe some of the salt that we found? Because that's probably, unless someone has a better idea for like an earth-based gift.
I mean, I have magic crystals shards.
All right.
And we've got magic items that are of nature.
I don't really have much.
Yeah, but like the vial of the desert mersalt isn't like that important, but still a good like.
I'd say go for it.
I mean, we don't have to use the whole vial.
I mean, why not just give him the whole vial, but just keep the vial itself? Give him just the
Well, I
Mersal.
also have a vial of Mersalt. I didn't put it into party loot because I
Okay.
might actually have use for it.
So we'll use the vial. We'll use the party vial of desert mersalt for this shrine.
Okay.
Sure.
You place your offering into the stone bowl that is beneath this giant rock, and you feel. Just looking here.
'Cause, I mean, I
You-
gave my vial to my contact. So.
That's right. You feel you feel kind of like the power of like the strength of a mountain, ever withstanding, and impossible to move. And essentially, you you get the blessing of you get a +1 bonus to saving throws against being pushed and knocked prone or moved against your will until your next long rest.
Hmm.
And you continue along your way. Unless there's more you'd like to offer. Let's give during the night. Who would like to? I'd say let's do some watches again.
Okay.
Do we want to go with just the same?
That's what I'm thinking. We just keep that as a standard every night thing.
For now.
Okay.
It
Well,
works.
we can
Unless-
make a new one
No, we
for the
swap
next
it
time,
around.
next session. We'll mix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody needs to talk to somebody during their rest, then that can definitely change it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The only person I'd probably really talk to is either Kane or Lucius, but Lucius isn't here anyways.
My perception is a 18.
18,
My perception is a 12.
12, and 18. All right. Let's see here. You the party makes camp. Everyone begins their rest. Just like the last time that you gave watch, you see a lone person with a cart going down the path. The cart is covered. It's blue and yellow striped. And there is a lantern. Actually, there's a couple lanterns that are hanging off of the sides of it. The individual who is steering the cart appears to be pretty well off. He has like a very colorful turban. His clothes are also very brightly colored with blues and reds as he is proceeding down the road.
He's not making trouble. Let's not make trouble.
All right. The rest of your evening goes very smoothly. There's a nice crisp breeze to the air. The sound of crickets are chirping. You can hear like a very small crick of water as you guys had managed to find that when you chose to camp here. Next watch.
Hold on, got a question for you, Shanny,
Yes.
and it does involve my character. Is
Uh-huh.
it foggy
It is not.
All right.
Great question.
Uh,
You got a 17.
second watch is a 19.
17 and a 19. Let's see here. Let's go. As you are having your watch, you hear a howl in the distance, and you hear a slight like rustle in the night. After a few moments, though, the sound disappears, and then it becomes a nice, quiet rest of your evening.
I guess then for the rest of the watch, I'm gonna just whittle away a little bit on my quarterstaff to make it look a little more ornate. Using my my tools I have.
Okay. You begin whittling away, and your staff becomes a little bit more eloquent. Mip, Turtle, and Lucius.
All right.
Let go! So good. Stop.
Do.
Hell yeah.
18.
16.
I got an 18 too.
Nice.
Lucius got a 16. Seems to be also kind of an uneventful night. The fireflies are out, illuminating the grasslands. Again, very different colors each one has. You look outward for the forest animals that you've been playing with for the past couple nights, and that you've kind of noticed for the past couple nights, but they are nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
What do you think happened to the animals?
well, they left. That's rude.
Was it rude, or are they busy, or I don't. I miss my fox buddy.
I miss my friends.
uh,
Aw.
give me a nature check.
God, I'm supposed to be good at that. As I look at my stats, I'm supposed to be good at that. Looks at it, not good at that.
I'm looking at a 14.
The die, so that's a 16.
Okay. It takes you a little bit as you are searching for your animal friends. You manage to find the place where they were laying down for the evening. Like, you notice, like, the grass is kind of like matted down and such. And you notice that there must have been a little bit of a tussle that had happened here. And you follow where the grass has been kind of like pushed aside and matted down, and you find a group of 4 boars, wild boars, that are dead. These boars were not part of the creatures that you had met the other night. And so,
Are they freshly dead?
yes, within the last couple hours.
I'm gonna
I just
walk around them in a circle a bit, look around. Do I notice anything else?
You notice that there is another path that goes further to the north.
One left. 1 chance left.
From
One
where
chance
the
left.
wild boars were at, which is
At
away
least,
from your
35
party.
40, 'cause
Um,
I did my 20 like immediately.
Yeah.
Got it done pretty early.
So, does it seem like that would be where the rest of the animals went?
Man.
yes, you would assume as much.
I'll show you how much of each of these I have. I have enough of the Reggie.
You also notice, you know what? Give me investigation.
All right,
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
15.
15. You also notice that there are small bits of coarse brown fur and like hair on some of the tall grass and like brambles and such that are leading in that direction, as if there were more than the three boars that are dead here that have been chased away.
I'm gonna probably like message, or I guess speak to- I'm gonna speak to Lucius and be like, "Hey, you can grab this thing because I can't grab this thing."
um, through your messaging and speaking, Lucius manages to find you in the tall grass, and
We get some of these boars back to camp.
At least one, because this could be a nice meal for the morning.
what is this? It's got a +2.
I mean, seeing as we're pretty close to
Yeah.
the city, I bet you we could find some salt and turn this to like ham and salted bacon.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Lucius manages to pull one of the boars and drag it by its hind legs and tusks.
I'm gonna try to help, but I don't think it's doing much because I have a -2.
he
Would
rolled
it-
he
would
rolled
it
a 12, so
Would it be worth to try to check out the path?
I doubt it.
that's up to you.
Did I notice any sign of my animal friends being injured, or did it seem like it was just the boars?
Um, from what you can tell from the different roles that you had, it doesn't seem like there is like any other blood that seems misplaced. Most of the blood just seems to be right where these boars are at. Even as you kind of walk down the path a little bit, you don't sense any you don't see like any blood along like either side, like in the grass. You see, excuse me, that it was just bits of fur, as if it like got caught in some of the grass and brambles.
Okay, so I feel like I can trust that wherever they are, they're safe, and I can just trust in them and just leave it be.
Yeah, I
You
think
get
maybe they protected us and went home.
And I was just gonna say, you get the sense that they protected
They're
you from these wild boars just running over you in the middle of the night, and had given their safety to you, and they're proceeding to continue that protection by chasing the ones that remain away.
Yeah, they left us some food too. That's pretty cool.
That's dope, dude. We should leave the other two there because if the fox and the wolves want food as well, it's gonna take more than one boar to feed them.
Lucius kind of nods his head and agrees and helps carry the one all the way back. And after doing so, it was enough work for him to drag that one back.
I'm gonna pick up some tiny sticks. So whoever's can make a campfire. 'Cause I
Yeah.
can't pick up big sticks.
I'm going to do the same, and then I'll leave it at that.
Sticks. Maybe some leaves. Some of that fur. That'll burn nicely.
It'll stink.
Yeah.
Mist and Lucius for the last watch.
Oof.
Yeah.
I've got a 7.
Yeah, he rolled a 8. So
Oh,
you guys are too distracted with preparing the boar that was just so graciously given to the party and preparing the meats, salting it, and maybe even cooking a little bit of it so that way the party could eat that fresh in the morning. When you guys woke up, thankfully, didn't seem like anything else happened for the rest of the night. And you guys now have a bit more food to last you throughout the travel. Next roll. is D5. Whoever wants to roll a D100 next. Trying to think who's all left.
Yeah.
My question is, when we wake up in the morning, is there any sign of our animal friends still being there, or are they gone?
They seem to be gone.
Glad that we got to leave them a going away present. The D100.
Lucius hasn't actually rolled yet.
True. I'll leave,
Freaking here.
I'll leave him for afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we get on D100?
Nobody volunteered?
I did.
Sorry, you were like cutting out, or you were like too far. Sorry.
Sorry, I got an 88.
Ooh, 88. Okay.
Oh boy.
ooh, okay. I need you to roll
Where to God if it's a survivor.
D20.
We get a nasty storm.
That's a good question. An 11? Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
You can't react like that.
Where is it here?
Why is it the cats that always screw with us?
We're great at watching.
Is that before?
I mean, you can't say it's just the cats. I kind of fucked up too.
Yeah, you did.
I had a very unfriendly time. Yeah.
Okay. The weather is nice. Seems to be pretty decent. It's a mostly sunny day as you guys are traveling along. You come across a small pond. It's very very serene looking. It seems to be a nice, relaxing kind of place. Nature has basically kind of run its course there. There is plenty of reeds. The water looks to be very calm and still. Pretty clear as well. Yeah.
I want to take a bath.
Okay. You walk up to the pond.
Like,
and
look at it. Go and see how cold it is.
you look at the surface of the water and you see your reflection, and I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those. Okay. So 17 on the die. So 24.
24. Okay. You as you're peering into your reflection, you almost become entranced by your own reflection. It seems to reach out to you as if wanting you to not just meet its gaze, but also to kind of join it. And you, as your face creeps ever,
And be like, I really don't need a bath that bad. Water's bad anyway. I can just lick myself. It's fine. And I'm just gonna tell you guys, yeah, that water's bad. That water's cursed. That water's alive. Don't touch it.
The water's alive.
All water is evil. Okay.
So what I'm hearing is take everything you say about water with a grain of salt.
Okay, maybe I don't like water, but that one was actually trying to talk to me, so bad idea.
Talk to you? I think she's
Water
lost
normally
it.
doesn't talk, so maybe Turtle has
Just back to back.
And
hasn't lost her mind.
I mean, to be fair, hats don't normally spit out frogs, and cloaks don't normally make you invisible, but that water was evil. I like how we just went through a whole dungeon of blood magic, but the water being bad is what's weird.
Yeah.
Completely different.
I pity the future of humanoids. I mean, if you want to go touch it, but it's your funeral.
I'll take your word, he says.
It's bad water. That water got bad juju.
That juju water.
She really did need a bath.
Anyone else do anything with the
Bad juju
pond?
water. Do you know what I mean?
I can't.
It suggested putting it in a vial.
I cannot do this though. I have no hands
Or vials.
or vials. I'm a cat. I've got a hat.
Doesn't it want the water in a vial? Because technically there's the spare vial from the salt that we used.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be worth it investigating it in the future.
Do you think if I summoned a rat, somebody could catch it and throw it in the water?
Yes. Bet, let's go. Let's do it. I'll do it. I'm ready.
Go throw a rat in the well.
I got it.
Just to see what happens.
She's like crouching. She's waiting.
I mean, it's a pond, but yes.
I'm waiting.
Any thoughts, comments, questions, concerns?
I'm waiting.
Go for it.
I'm waiting for
All
something
right.
to pop out.
Rat pops out of my
Let's
head.
go.
uh,
Wait.
give me what is it?
Non-lethal.
Yeah, okay, give me an attack roll, non-lethal.
Because if I kill it, it poofs. What is it with me in this stupid hat?
You catch the rat. You like pounce on it, and you're like holding it in between both of your paws, and preventing it from moving. It's like squeaking and like trying to like scratch its way out, but it can't because you're holding it there onto the ground.
I'll pick it up in my mouth at like the back of the neck, but like tight enough where it can't move, but not too tight where I'm piercing the skin.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna just throw it in the water.
Okay. You throw it in the water, and it like does this whole squeak, 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 squeak as it like flies through the air and splashes into the water. Let me see here. What does it say? It hits the water, and you see the ripples for a brief moment. It stops, and then you see a whole bunch of ripples again as the rat is now swimming for dear life out of the pond.
That's it?
That's it.
Lame.
So what's so evil about this water?
It's a good question.
How do I explain this? I looked in it, and my reflection wasn't me, but it looked like me, and it was trying to make me do some magic shit.
You sure this is
How does one explain a wisdom saving throw without saying wisdom saving throw?
That rat's getting along just fine.
Isn't this something to do with your third eye instead of the water?
I think so. I think it's just because I have a high enough intelligence, maybe, and that's just a dumb rat.
Guess that's
Do you think the rat's evil now?
Like I said, if you want to check it out, it's up to you. But I don't recommend.
Do you think the rat's evil?
All rats are evil.
Became evil.
oh fuck it, I'll look in the water.
All right, you look into the water and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save, dirty 20, 18 plus 2.
So same thing. You look into the water, and your reflection stares back at you, but it too is kind of enticing you to, get closer to it, and it wants you to meet your own reflection. And as you feel yourself pulling closer to the water and your reflection, you shake it off, knowing that you were just essentially charmed into being pulled towards your reflection.
I'm gonna turn around and look at the group. He is telling the truth. I think we should leave.
Juju water.
Ugh.
It didn't want to.
Nature's kind of my thing, dude. It's bad juju water.
Yeah, no, it is very much so. I think we should leave.
It'll forever be marked on our map.
Bad juju.
The map in our wagon. Bad juju water.
Like TLC didn't want no scrubs.
The rest of your travel for the day unimpeded. It's a very peaceful day. You don't see as many people today on the road. A few stragglers here and there, but in essence, you're very much by yourselves on this very open road. Who's left to roll? Is there anyone else that's left to roll? Did Karami and Mist both roll?
I rolled once. I rolled the flat 10.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
I
right.
was the first to
You were
roll.
the first to roll. And then we had Kane already. So it's Lucius's turn, isn't it?
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. Let's see what Lucius gets. A 59.
So close.
Ooh, okay. So page 27
No.
of this book.
Huh?
Okay, I need a D8.
How was Bro a level 3 Dragoon? He was never a Dragoon.
5. Ooh, okay.
Strange. We do need to take my ninja.
Ooh, okay. As you are traveling about, actually, where is the? Fuck. I think I have one. Is it in here? So many books. Let's see. That's rumors, prophecy, reincarnation, wild magic.
Go ahead, I'll cover for you.
In here? Now I have a section with riddles. So as you are going, as you guys are traveling down, you notice the ground begins to shake very slightly. Not like earthquake type of shake, but to the point where the ground near you, something seems to be moving in it. You notice that about 30 feet in front of you, the ground is, I don't want to say like erupting, but like you can tell that something is burrowing through the ground and it's kind of raising the ground above it, and then as it moves, it kind of like sinks back in on itself. So you can tell that something is kind of tunneling its way in your direction.
Oh boy.
Well, that's something.
Unless it's in travel.
Yeah, it's like some type
yes,
of
it is.
earth creature.
Am I able to sneak up and check it out again?
Sure, you can give me a stealth check.
19.
As you sneak up to it, it's burrowing right past you. Doesn't notice you. Doesn't seem to make sense that you were there. And it's burrowing pretty fast. Like it's moving.
Can I discern maybe its size at all?
It is probably the size of. I would say like a little bit smaller than like a cow.
Okay. And about how far away is it? And how quick is it moving?
It's about 30 feet from you, and it's probably gonna make that 30 feet in like a matter of a second or two. It's like it's booking.
Okay. There's not a lot I could do then. I was gonna say I would like to run back to the party and maybe warn them to pull off to the side.
As you start trying to like run and like keep up with it, it stops right in front of the party, and the ground like erupts upward as this human-ish face pops up out of the ground, and it has a bit of fur to it with lion paws.
Kind of like a sphinx.
Good evening. My name is Sunny. Sunny, the time-traveling sphinx.
Ooh.
Oh,
I have a nice little surprise for you, but answer 3 riddles you must. Do you care to play?
It's good.
Sidebar with the party. What do you guys think about this?
it depends. Is there a wager, or is it just kind of if
Can
we
always
get the
try.
riddles, we win. If we don't, they leave. Like what? What's the real stakes here?
May I ask the sphinx a question?
Absolutely, you may.
If we fail to answer your 3 riddles, what is the consequence?
You just you don't win. You don't get my special gift.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. All right, guys.
Yeah.
So
There's no risk in trying.
it
There's no
seems like
risk.
there's no risk in trying.
You don't win if you don't try, right?
You miss every shot you don't take.
Exactly.
All right. Riddle 1, you must answer. Let's do this one. Though my size is quite immense, I'm light as a feather because I'm not dense. What am I?
I immediately think of a cloud.
Yeah, I think cloud.
Air.
That was
I
a
don't
good
know.
one.
That one's good too.
Air's a bit too vague.
Clouds can weigh millions of pounds.
Mm,
Well, they're typically also not dense
True.
unless it's a storm cloud.
Um,
Light as a feather.
sizes of men's.
So it's humongous. Huge.
Among us.
a cloud makes the most sense because
The cloud literally makes the most sense. Yeah.
It is a large thing that is floating in the sky, which would be light as a feather, even if it does actually weigh a lot, right?
I mean, they wouldn't technically know.
Well,
I suppose, I mean, they don't have meteorologists and stuff. I guess we go with cloud.
yeah, let's go cloud.
Cloud is your final answer?
Sure.
What else could yeah. I don't
You
think
are
it could be any-
correct. It is a cloud. Congratulations.
Good call.
Second riddle I have for you.
That's why I'm a wizard.
This crude crown of sorts, my dear friend is donning, bucking the trends and attracting some fawning. What am I?
A crude crown of sorts, beckons some dying. May you repeat that?
This crude crown of sorts, my dear friend is donning, bucking the trends and attracting some fawning.
This is way more difficult. Donning means they putting on or wearing or showing. Attracting phoning, so
Hmm.
Yep. This crude crown of sorts, my dear friend is donning, bucking the trends and attracting some fawning.
that's a hard one. That's a real hard one.
Something about this blight. Don't know. It would know anything about that. I don't think that makes too much sense, anyways.
I'm not for sure you guys would get this one.
First things that come to mind are like a halo or a phoenix, but
My dear friend is dying.
bucking the trends
Mm-hmm.
and attracting some flying.
Some fawning.
Phoning.
Fawning.
Fawning?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
A deer?
The deer antlers.
A stag?
Yeah.
That would be my dear friend is dying.
I'm going with deer. Every sentence has something to do with deer.
I mean, fawning is also for
Well, I mean, it could be
dying.
a buck, like a male deer.
My deer friend
Specifically,
is dying,
Uh,
bucking the trends, attracting the fawning.
this
I would
But
say
are
a
they needing,
deer or a buck, like a male
A
deer.
buck, yeah.
this
are
Versus-
they needing a specific answer?
this crude crown of sorts, my dear friend is donning, or like adorning, like donning, bucking the
Donning.
trends and attracting
Yeah.
some fawning.
So yeah, like a buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, antlers.
Antlers would be a crown of sorts because it's on their head.
Yeah, they're donning them. Yeah,
Mhm.
antlers.
So it'd be
Would it be
the
the
answer would
antlers or the
be
deer?
antlers or buck.
What's your final answer?
What's the material antlers are made of? I would just say antlers. I don't know.
And it's more like bone. Man, antlers are bone. I would say a buck, but
I would just say a buck. I don't think
Buck?
they're actually asking for the antlers.
eh, it could be the
But
antlers.
it could be.
Crude. Well, it's not really asking for the animal either. It's kind of asking for
No, it's asking more about like what the is, right?
what the
Because
crown is, because it is
Yeah.
a crude crown of
crown
sorts,
of
my dear
sorts.
friend is donning.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah,
and
antlers.
and the
Yeah.
antlers are what attract the like.
I'm saying antlers.
The fawn.
The does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's our antlers. Yeah.
So antlers is the final answer?
Yeah.
I think so.
You are correct. It is antlers.
All right.
That was a little
That
difficult.
one was a little bit more difficult. I was actually surprised. All right, you only have one more riddle to go. My last riddle is thus: I never was, but always will be. I've never been seen, but all know I exist.
Oh, I
Everybody,
know this one.
everybody can reach me, but when they do, I'm no more. What am I?
It's a different fucking wording, but it sounds almost the same.
Like tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like fucking the thing for tomorrow.
Is that the final
That's what I
answer?
was going after was tomorrow because that makes a lot of sense.
It sounds like the exact same riddle, just a different wording.
I don't know the riddle, but it sounds like tomorrow to me.
Right? It never
Yeah.
was, but always will be.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
you can
the
never
exact
be
same
in
beginning
tomorrow.
from the other riddle.
Everyone knows it's gonna come,
Yep.
but when we get there, it's today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it never was because
Tomorrow,
that'd be yesterday.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
I'm okay with tomorrow as the answer.
Sounds right to me.
As you give the final answer, the Sphinx disappears in a puff of smoke. And in its place, there is a potion of speed.
Nice.
Nice.
You.
I think that's what
The
it's
only
called.
reason I knew that riddle was because of the movie. What was it?
We're geniuses.
The Egyptian one. Was it Gods or whatever it was?
Gods of
There's a lot of
Egypt.
Egyptian movies. What
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got?
no,
Like
there's like Gods of Egypt. There's like the Mummy.
No,
I think that's it.
It was
Yeah.
it was a museum flick because I remember my sister that one up.
Yeah, it was Gods of Egypt.
Gods of Egypt.
The Sphinx even asked the same riddle, and it started with the exact same wording.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of those in this book. Like, there is one encounter called the Circle of Life. I was really hoping that was going to be it. Yeah, you can imagine what that one is. So yeah. So yeah, you guys now have a potion of speed for answering all three riddles. Congratulations. The
wanted to
rest...
tell-
What was that?
I wanted to tell the Sphinx that he looked pretty before he left, but that's okay.
Oh no.
And the ground that he was traveling in is now back to normal, as if he never tunneled.
Well, that was a trip.
Are we sure we didn't all like breathe in some noxious gas back there?
Yeah, right. We don't even have to cross a bridge or anything. We just answer three riddles.
That's not a bridge troll. It's just a.
It's
A
sunny.
ground troll.
It's Sunny, the time traveling Sphinx.
He was very quiet.
Oh, we should have made them smile or tried to make them smile.
With the smile.
Yeah,
He probably was
so
already smiling.
the riddle that the
Probably.
Sphinx said in Gods of Egypt was, I never was and always to be. None have ever seen me, nor ever will, and yet I am the confidence of all who live and breathe.
Okay, yeah,
What
that
am
last
I?
sentence was not part of it, but yeah,
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was very, very
very
similar.
close.
There are probably a
How I
couple variations
immediately
of
knew what it was.
because the answer being tomorrow makes for a good riddle like that, but they'll all
Mhm.
be similar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next day. Who wants to roll?
We're gonna do each day
This
individually.
probably
for the
will
next
be the
month.
last one
Okay.
because it's
'Cause
9:20.
there's still a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said it was several weeks.
Yep.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do the
Or more.
beginning as I did the first roll, and Lucius was the last one who didn't roll.
All right.
That is 30.
30. Ooh, okay. Let me pull this up here. Roll a d8.
Oh, D8. All right.
Yep.
Holiday.
2.
That's how many trolls we're fighting. I'm just kidding.
As you are traveling, one of the horses stumbles a little bit on a rock in the road and manages to sprain its ankle.
Oh.
And so your travel is impeded slightly. Takes you a little bit longer to go a little further as as you bandage up the horse's ankle, kind of, you know, make sure that it prevents any further injury. You
Can I just heal it?
can certainly try.
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
Yeah.
You cure wounds it, and the horse is back to normal. The horse kind of, as you went to like go and touch it, like he kind of bucks a little bit, as you know, he's hurt. But you place your paw on it very gently and carefully, and begin to give it some healing, and the horse recognizes the energy that's coming into it as it relaxes a little bit more and gives one of its huffs. And yeah, your travel is unimpeded as you continue on.
That's.
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna go by Turtle and be like, poor horse. That creature had no concept of what just happened.
Want to do one more? Since that one was pretty simple.
Sure.
All right. One more day. Can't remember who was next.
Was it Fox?
Was it me?
Was it you?
Might have been.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Glaceon went after you.
Okay.
Or Cormac, I don't remember.
Oh, interesting. This could be good or bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
5.
Oh, clear travel. It's just a nice, beautiful day out. The horses are unimpeded by any sort of natural occurrences that could have happened. It's a very peaceful day. There is no trouble whatsoever as you navigate, and you begin to see a gosh, what is this? I don't remember what this is. I gotta pull up my map now.
Is it another bad juju water?
No.
Just kidding.
You see in the distance here. I gotta pull up not the world map, but this one here. You see in the distance a fairly large, let's say, town. Nestled in between some rolling hills. You're starting to come across a lot of the farmland that those who are familiar with Lunaria would know this as Bellinau, the Western Gate. Or actually, no, not Western Gate, the Eastern Gate. Yeah. It's a very well known for trade caravans, a lot of pilgrims, some arcane teaching can happen here. Not a whole lot, but enough. But it's mainly used for its farms.
Okay.
And you probably get the gist that you're maybe you have like another day before you get there.
Nice.
And that is it. You guys have managed to make it from one city to the next here with actually very little issues. You managed to avoid one because you got some protection, and yeah, I was kind of actually hoping that there'd be a little bit more setbacks, but no, you guys have rolled pretty well on that. Let's see.
I never learned my fox friend's name.
Yeah, we did.
You have not.
You learned all their names.
Who's our fox friend's name?
You know what? That's a great question. Let's see if we can come up with a name for it. His name was... Kite.
Kite?
Your
Yes.
friend's name was...
The fox friend's name is Kite. Kyte.
Kyte.
Yep.
I would love to have somebody write that on my hat.
I would say Lucius will be happy to write that on your hat.
It's very much appreciated.
He kind of gives it like a nice embellishment too, with like the Y and like the crossing of the T, just to kind of make it a little bit fancier, to make your hat look that much more flamboyant.
I just like to carry him along with me, in memory at least.
It's like the first friend we made outside the party.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Awesome. All right, and I think that that's everything for today. Stars and wishes for anybody who wishes.
One thing I do like is this long travel is something that I haven't really experienced in a campaign. Most campaigns traveling takes like a day or two. This is quite nice, I gotta say. I do enjoy this.
We were stuck traveling in the Court of the Dragon Queen for like 2 months. Yeah, this is a nice way to travel. Like,
So I don't like
boom,
I don't
you
like-
arrive.
I don't like when campaigns feel rushed. I mean,
Same.
They feel like a slog.
like we have plenty of time as long as the group sticks together. Like it doesn't really matter how long our campaign takes, and I do like going through these because I always loved traveling the types of things that you can run into while you're traveling. And the campaigns that I played, I probably only traveled like 4 or 5 times through most of the campaign,
Mm.
and it's kind of a skimmed over topic. Like you travel for a day, and then you do stuff for the next like 6 get-togethers, and then you travel for a day, and then you have another 6 get-togethers of no traveling. I do like the concept that traveling can be a campaign changing part also.
Mhm.
And yes, we had some roles where not a lot happened, but there was some good story, and it's always fun, and that's the whole point.
It
But
wouldn't be good travel if we ran into encounters pretty much every single day, though, either.
yeah, exactly.
It's got a
Sometimes
nice, like the actual table that like I had from the book is like a good mix of combat and like just other events or absolutely nothing.
yeah. The last one I did, the traveling got crazy.
We're talking about our
Yeah, the Hat Man.
yeah, that got really interesting, and then we ended up versing
Basically changed the whole campaign.
we ended up versing a centipede that turned into a bunch of individual creatures.
Yeah.
Nah, man, the Hat Man was the worst thing to ever happen in a campaign ever. I hated the Hat Man. Fuck the Hat Man.
And it cursed our party friend too.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
whole
my fucking
campaign.
friend.
Oh,
For the whole
damn.
campaign.
The whole campaign? You guys didn't like go to like get the curse removed?
We
couldn't.
couldn't.
Oh shit.
No, the Hat Man shows up. He's like travels through space.
The hat's not a standard curse. It was a like a god essentially.
Yeah, he lived in like an extra dimensional space, so it wasn't like a permanent curse like on a person.
Mm-hmm.
He just sort of popped up whenever he felt like it through any reflective surface and just did whatever he wanted.
Oh,
Yeah, and he'd be like,
jeez.
hey, I can help you with your problem right now, but it's going to cost you.
We were basically
Ex-
haunted by a chaos god.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And essentially every single one of this party member of ours, like our NPC party member, every single one of him in every single universe was cursed with the hat.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
Because one picked it up.
It was kind of like Agent Smith in the Matrix. Like he could just take
Ah.
over.
Multiverse
Okay.
type.
Yep.
The multiverse was cursed with the hat.
It was very interesting.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give my star to Mip for giving up his prized piece of food to that shrine.
Hey.
He really loved that. He wanted to eat the rest of it, but he knew it was better off in that shrine. And it was.
It was.
The shrine was calling to me like it wanted something that you cared for.
I wanted to give a star to Cormac for giving the cats clothes. Because now, if you guys have ever looked up images of the actual magic items, I have a cloak made of leaves, which is really cute. And
Yep.
Nick wears a fucking top hat, and I can't get over how adorable that is.
You're gonna have to update your character images.
Cat with a top hat!
Yeah.
So much!
It's so awesome.
I can't wait to see what more pops up because yeah, I kind of agree with you on that. Like I want this campaign to be decently long. I don't really have like I want it to last like however long. But basically my goal is to just have you guys enjoy it. Have fun doing whatever you want to do. Sure, I have a story, but like if you end up coming across the village that needs help and then you end up doing other shit after that, like cool, have fun with that. That's what I want. So
we have definitely thrown some curveballs into whatever's going on. And you rolled on that so well, and I love you as a DM for that.
Thank you.
I don't
appreciate
mind
it.
if this campaign ended up taking a couple years if we end up sticking together for that long.
Hey, that's what I'm
I'd
here
love
for.
to have campaigns
be
that go
cool.
for a long time.
And even if it ends up being a thing where like, oh, Cormac has to leave for a bit, and then we get like a new party member, or Cormac leaves and then he comes back after a time because whatever. Cool, fantastic. Like, we're just here to have some fun, tell stories, and cause shenanigans with each other. So,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
and I do.
Yeah.
I do want to like make sure that you guys have enough time to like role play your characters too. So it'll probably be a little bit of this. Like I might have you guys roll for watches, and I might not have anything planned for that night, or maybe I do. I just want to give you guys those opportunities to be like, this night I want to have a session with Cormac. So can we do that during a rest? Absolutely. But like, go ahead and like feel free to do that. So yeah, if it's even
Yeah.
like during the middle of the day where you're like,
Mhm.
hey, tonight I want to do this. Cool, let's do that.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to do that, I don't mind just sitting back and just listening to the story for a while. Like that won't bother me at all.
Right here.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not even about that character. Like I know, like Lucius, he's a cleric. Maybe he wants to spend this particular night praying to a specific god, and he wants to like emphasize that and like go into details about what he does. Cool. Or
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah,
Somebody wants to go on like a 20-30 minute sidebar on whatever they're doing. I'm okay with just like listening to the story and just enjoying it.
A whole campaign for each character to have their own.
yes. This is very
Yeah.
much one your story combined, so like the interactions between all of you, but this is also your story for your individual, and I want to bring that to you. I told Lucius too before, where if there is anything in particular that you want to do for like your next level up, or if you are having a goal that you want your character to eventually get to, feel free to loop me in on that, because I will do what I can to like put that in. Like if you're like, oh, my mother is dying, and so I want to like receive a letter saying that she's dying and I need to go visit her before she dies, like cool, let's like do some of that. Like let's build these character backstories a little bit and have some fun, and like add in some of those tense moments and those emotional moments, because those are fun. Like I want to make you guys cry. No, just kidding.
I would love that.
Turtle's definitely gonna make you guys cry.
That's what I'm here for.
And I'm a cat. I'm a cat, so I've been trying to bring as much to the story as I can as a cat. And if sometimes I take too long, like just let me know, like because I feel like it's hard to bring a lot to the table as a kitty cat. But I'm trying.
I think I was a little skeptical about having cats and like how well that would work, but honestly, it's not all that bad.
Easier when you have a slightly, I don't want to say too like a big group, because this is kind of average. But if you have more than like 3 people, it's a lot easier, because then other people can take the attention off when they need to.
And then I don't know if you have any sort of goal, Mip, as far as like story wise, because I don't know much about Mip, honestly. So feel free to loop me in on anything.
Oh, really? It's honestly, MIP doesn't have much of a goal. I kind of set him up with the preset of like Turtle left the grove. My whole thing is to just try to make sure she's safe, and that's kind of it. Like,
Pretty much
and
like a guardian in essence.
yeah, but also like I've been a monk my whole life, so I don't know a ton about the outside world.
That's why you're so curious,
So
like a cat.
that's why, and as a monk, like after so many years of meditating, it's just kind of being a cat is something that it's kind of like closer toward enlightenment in his mind to embrace being cat-like instead of the normal stern monk that he's been for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
which is why he does a lot of just cat-like crap
Gotcha.
because it's more like an enjoyable form of being, more pure.
Gotcha. Okay. I can work with that. I can come
Yeah.
up with a couple things with that. So awesome.
And there's a lot of stuff in the outside world that he doesn't know about. Like the whatever we just ran into with the Sphinx, or like sometimes we see these like magical lights or something, and his pupils dilate and he stares at it and he just wants to bat around with it because he doesn't know what it is. Like he's a smart monk, but he's not world smart.
Sure. He's got the book smarts, but not the street smarts.
Exactly.
Awesome.
But as far as goals go, he's just kind of along for the ride.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I think in the case of the cats, I might be the one with the goals.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I guess that kind of makes some sense.
Yeah, cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. Cool. That at least gives me something to work off of because I want to like really incorporate everyone into it. And so that gives me enough to like tie in because I'm already thinking about like Karami and stuff.
Feel free to just have fun with it.
Cool. Yes, I love that.
You got my full consent to just have fun with Mip because that's what I'm doing.
All right, let's do it. Cormac, did you have
Love
any
to hang around,
wishes and stuff?
but I gotta go.
Awesome.
Star,
Thanks,
I
DJ.
love the long travel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do? Okay. I was a little worried that you didn't because you're like, wait, we're gonna roll every day. I was like, yes.
That was also part of my wish, though. Was I love the long day, like the long travel, but after a while, it can get dry.
Hmm.
At least from when I post with my friends, they kind of get really bored after a while. But I mean, it's kind of all in the same, pretty much.
Hmm.
If it goes on for too long.
I have it up on my stream, but these are the tables that I'm essentially rolling. There's one table that kind of determines what happens, and then that determines what other table that I roll on. And I have different I have different other examples depending on the area that you're in, depending on the season. So there's lots of tables that I'm rolling from to hopefully help kind of branch that out. Now, obviously, too, you guys are in a
But also it said events that we're going to occur at certain intervals, which I'm sure we'll have here too.
Yeah.
The one thing I was meaning for that was if it takes a long time to get where we're going, it could be. I mean, I love the long travel, but it's also in itself could be a detriment. I'm not exactly sure how I feel.
Yeah.
Could I suggest something maybe?
Yes.
So how we did a full circle of travel rolls and got back to the first person. What if every time we do a full circle of travel rolls, we get DM's choice?
Force something to happen.
That could be interesting.
That could be interesting. Never thought about
something
that.
to happen every once in a while.
How long the travel takes. Like if it's going to take months, maybe we roll for the month on average,
or a week.
Yeah, or
if it's gonna take a long time, we can kind of
a few weeks. I mean,
yeah, if we do like everybody rolls once and then we
Just
the
for a
DM
week.
just picks one.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Yes.
Like maybe not speed up the entire process, but make it so that it's like every once in a while it's kind of like skip jumping instead of walking.
Sure.
Right, so it's
well, let's see.
Because we went what would that distance be?
That was roughly
yeah, not very far.
No. I mean,
'Cause, I mean,
honestly,
no, it is quite the distance, but in comparison to the entire trip we're
Oh,
making,
yeah.
one session being 1, 2, like a fifth? It
I
takes
mean,
5 sessions
that
to
took
get
you
somewhere.
that took you
Yeah,
roughly 1 week to get that far.
1 week.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yep,
roughly, I'd
it-
say,
Takes
about like maybe like 300 miles or so. That's kind of what I
to go
suggested.
300 miles is, I mean, that's a decent travel pace, but
Yeah. Actually, might be a little less.
from a
than that.
narration perspective, that's good. From a, it took us, what, 3 hours?
Let's see here.
Did we only
Okay,
do
so
3
more
hours?
like 250, more like 250 miles,
Yeah,
and it's gonna take
but
you.
either way.
It's gonna take you roughly about a month and a half to get all, and that's if that is if you go from here and you go up to here, down
I
to
was gonna
here, across to here,
say
and then up. So like,
I would
Yeah,
rate
that's
each chunk
not
at
gonna
about a
be-
week's travel because that's generally how cities are going to get placed. You know, you have a week's worth of travel materials to get from one city to the
pretty
next.
much,
Yeah.
and
So,
you'll
like,
still.
this would be 1 week, this would be a second week, third week, probably fourth week here, fifth week here, give or take.
And that's if you go that route, because you guys could choose to go like across
Yeah.
this instead, or you maybe go a different route. And of course, you're gonna end up with other things. Like there are other like towns and cities that are like in each of these spots.
I was
It's
going
not
to say,
just
this is obviously bigger
Yeah.
than the week long gap because it's bigger. That's why I split this one into two.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's all
I think
dependent
I
on
would
which
like.
route you take.
I think I would like to see either like a DM's choice without a roll on something to do, or just like an ad lib type thing that you do.
Mm-hmm.
Just come up with something.
Sure.
Just throw us in a situation.
Well, let's see.
I mean, one thing that makes the travel feel shorter is to have like an actual event occur inside like one of the cities that were along the way, where we spend a couple days in that city doing completely different things other than actually traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fine if it takes us longer to get where we're going if we go somewhere else and just hang out there for a while.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we're still doing something.
Yeah. That was kind of
Yeah, it's
like
the
that's where
doing
this
something.
spot's coming in next. Is
Yeah, you said
it's
we're like a
bustling
day
town.
away from it.
Yeah, and actually, that actually kind of will, because in 2 weeks, that's going to be the 26th, and I plan on coming up with a Halloween themed dish session for you all.
That'd be
So,
great.
Yeah.
Cool. Coming into town. And
Coming
it's
into town and it's Halloween.
Already.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Wow.
So I had a lot of things planned for my like band and stuff, but that's kind of.
Yeah, let me know if that changes anything or.
No,
It's not.
we can talk about that after the stream's over.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool,
the-
cool.
my shows are all canceled for now, so don't worry about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, not cool, but cool.
Yeah, we talk about that after
Gotcha.
we're done being.
Awesome. That is honestly that's kind of everything for today. I had a great time. I really loved this. I literally created these tables, and so I was kind of curious to know how they would work. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably, like I said, I might kind of speed it up a little bit too. I like the idea of like a DM's choice. So that'll kind of give me a little bit of play around that I can work with. And that way it also kind of just depends because there is like one thing on the table that is like a major hostile encounter, and if like there's like 3 of those, well, and I can choose to be something a little bit less so. So I like that.
You've been giving us like all of the creative freedom, and I just think that you should have also a little more yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Awesome. Other than that, that's pretty much it for me. But
Awesome.
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 Check this here.
I love you all. That was such a great stream.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see you again in 2 weeks for our Halloween-ish themed session. But otherwise, peace out, y'all. Take care and have a great rest of your evening.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye.